Hello guys, it's Pat from Pat back at it again, and today we are here with a spicy proposal, Ancient Gear back. So I don't know why there's a guy, I can't remember the name, that's keeping on spamming his Ancient Gear deck list that it actually made me want to play with them, and I ended up with something that can be good. Now, let me start saying that I actually use this deck list only to climb from Platinum rank 6 to Legend rank 1, so it's not that great. I know it's not that hard to do that, but it actually seems pretty fun and pretty consistent to use, so I just wanted to show you. And I also made some duel into the KCGT. I'm already the DLV max. So you'll see a couple of fun replays, and I really like this deck list. But before jumping right into it, guys, just a quick reminder, if you enjoy the content, please leave a like and subscribe. I really appreciate it, and it really helps me a lot. Let's jump right into it. So I'm here, of course, with my Dr. Valiant Crawler, and he's a middle-aged max. So just a quick recap for all who do not know what it does. It's pretty easy. You begin the duel with this little spell card right here, Ancient Gear Castle, that will allow you to put a counter on it every time a monster is normal summoned, either by you or by your opponent. So pretty fun. And once that you got a couple of counter, you can normal summon without tributing your Ancient Gear Reactor Dragon. So the main combo of the deck, of course, is having your Ancient Gear Reactor Dragon in the grave so that you can special summon him with Ancient Gear Reborn, and so that he gets that 200 boost, and it's fine. And as you can see right here, we've got tons of level 4 monsters, and you'll see what does make this thing work. So let's start, of course, from the basics. We have triple Ancient Gear Wyvern that are definitely mandatory because it's the searcher. You can look for your Ancient Gear Reactor Dragon, you can look for your Ancient Gear Fortress, and you can look for your key card, your Ancient Gear Reborn. Now, keep in mind, guys, that after that you normal summon your Wyvern, you won't be able to set any spell trap cards. So this kind of course slow the things down a little bit, because if you do not have already your Reborn, you're gonna have it with your Wyvern, but you won't be able to set the Reborn that you just added with your Wyvern. Keep in mind that it's really important. So let's suppose that you have in your starting hand one of those traps. Of course, keep in mind that you need to set these traps first, and then, and only then, you can normal summon your Wyvern. That's an important thing to keep in mind. Why tons of level 4? The idea comes from using Battling Boxer Veil as an end defense that cannot be, popped by your opponent's effect as a defense, as a normal back row defense. And also, it does not only provide you a more effective defense of a normal trap, because of course one Battling Boxer Veil can protect you from a whole board of 3 monsters. Keep in mind that. But also because in a lot of situations, you will end up your opponent's turn with a monster on the field that can be used as a tribute for the Ancient Gear Reactor Dragon, just in case you have your Gear Sound, because Gear Sound has not only the incredible effect that when it's destroyed you get to special summon an Ancient Gear Reactor Dragon from your deck, hand, or graveyard, but also that when it's in play you can normal summon your Ancient Gear monsters with one less tribute. So this means that if you have your Gear Sound face up on the field and you have a Battling Boxer Veil, boom, you can normal summon your Reactor Dragon just by tributing that Boxer Veil. The Fortress is pretty cool. He has the same effect as Geared Sound regarding the distraction, but plus this does not miss the timing. This is a thing that I already said on this channel, guys. Remember always, when a card says if, this thing cannot miss the timing. So this can be destroyed as a chain link 1, 2, 3, whatever you like. Instead, Geared Sound says when. So this means that the destruction Geared Sound must be the last thing that happens in the chain. So it has to be the chain link 1 that is the last to resolve, and so that you get your effect. Why I'm saying this, guys, to you, because you can use your Rogeki Break not only to break your opponent's moves, your opponent's combos, but you can use actually to pop your own gear town or your own fortress. But also you can use it to discard your Ancient Gear Reactor Dragon so that you have a target for your Ancient Gear Reborn. So Rogeki Break really combines well with all the Ancient Gear stuff, the Ancient Gear combos, so there's a lot of synergy right here, and I think it's, you know, the next level of a Typhoon. And you know why? Because, you know, Typhoon is only for the spell and trap card, and sometimes you really need, you know, to interrupt your opponent's combos, otherwise you can just end up losing. And so keep in mind, so if your opponent controls nothing and you have nothing to Rogeki Break to, and maybe he begins the turn with a Cosmic Cyclone or a Typhoon as well, and he targets your Rogeki Break, you can chain your Rogeki Break maybe to destroy an Ancient Gear Fortress you have on the field, so that you are able to summon an Ancient Gear Reactor Dragon or another Ancient Gear monsters. Keep in mind that it's a pretty cool thing. And last but not least, we've got Cyber Phoenix. A really spicy addiction. I mean, it's not mandatory. I like to play this because if you manage to normal summon, or to have generally this little girl, actually it's a phoenix, this little girl in face up attack position, you can negate every spell trap card that any spell trap effect that targets one machine type monster you control. So this is actually an anti-Rogeki Break, an anti-Karma card, whatever. So pretty cool actually, an anti-Book of Moon, an anti-everything. So they cannot, for example, if you have this little girl in attack position and you have an Ancient Gear Reactor Dragon, they cannot target this thing. That's pretty fun. And keep in mind that you also have the protection with Fortress just in case, so we have multiple protection from multiple cards. Pretty cool. And in the end, this is a generic Xyz rank 4. I know I have not the best one. I missed something pretty cool like the Diamond Direwolf. So if you have it, definitely put it in the extra deck. It can be useful sometimes. Of course, put in the best rank 4 generic that you have, because you're gonna be surprised, but you can end up a lot of times having a couple of level 4 monsters on the field. And thanks to the Battling Boxer Veil, it can always happen. It can also happen to have 3, so that's why I play Thunderspike Dragon. You can never know. So guys, that was all. I hope it's all clear. Don't miss the replays. You will see some spicy combos, some spicy replays, and also you will see all the combos in action. Let's jump right into it then. First one, my boys, this was one duel from the KCGT. I'm already level VMAX, so just, you know, to accomplish the 4 missions of every day to get my gems ready. So pretty cool hand. As you can see, guys, keep in mind, as I told you before, to set your card before summoning the Wyvern, otherwise you won't be able to. There you go, Wyvern's effect, and here I made a mistake actually. I misplayed, because the first thing you want to have with Wyvern, if you miss both the Reactor Dragon and the Reborn, the first thing you want to add is Reborn. And you know why? Because if something happens to your Wyvern and it gets destroyed, you can special summon the following turn with the Reborn, and then when you special summon the Wyvern with the Reborn, you get to use the effect again, and then you can add the Reactor Dragon. So here I made a misplay. Let's see what he's got. So I think I just thought I could do this because I knew that this little guy was going to normal summon. So I guess I thought that I want to have a Reactor Dragon in my hand, so just to use the effect of Engineer Castle. But it's wrong actually. So Typhoon to pop the Rogeki Break, it's fine. Then Beautiful Princess to special summon a fish type from the deck. I interrupted, as you can see, his combo. There you go. By getting rid of that, of course my gear town won't do anything. A couple of sets for him, not activated. We're chilling. So Deep Sea Diver, top deck, special summoning the Atlantean infantry from the deck. skill to make all level 4 and then Xyz summon into the Spider Shark and dealing me actually tons of damage, and my Battling Boxer Veil comes in play. Now guys, if I draw my Ancient Gear Reactor Dragon, I can normal summon him because I can pop up the Gear Town, so I just need one tribute and I'm fine. But I draw just a Cyber Phoenix. I decided to go into an Xyz Shokan right here, but he has a Book of Moon. So we're done. We actually need to hope he does not have lethal, but I have 4,000 life points, so I should be chilling. Another Xyz summon with Behemoth Shark that can special summon a rank 3 from the extra deck, but he cannot attack the turn you activate this effect. So as soon as you activate the effect, I know I'm not done. So, and he makes, right here, he made the worst misplay he could ever make. So the Ray Lancer's effect activates when he pops a monster by battle. He can destroy a spell trap card on the field, and he decided to do it. So this is not mandatory. He could actually have chosen not to. He decided to do it, popping my Gear Town, and my effect comes in play. Ancient Gear Reactor Dragon from the deck in defense position just in case he has an enemy controller, who knows. Then top deck Reborn. Now I'm chilling, so I can just swing in with my Ancient Gear Reactor Dragon. He has no chance to activate his Spider Shark's effect thanks to Ancient Gear Reactor Dragon that also let me pop a spell trap card. Then another Hero Shark with the effect of the Behemoth Shark, but he made the mistake to use the Fish Tap Charge to pop my Ancient Gear Reactor Dragon. But actually he does not know it's a mistake, because now I can flip my Ancient Gear Reborn. My Ancient Gear Reactor Dragon comes back from the grave even stronger than before. Boom, Ancient Gear Fortress, but he has another Ballista Squad, and he decided to pop this again, but he forgot that my Ancient Gear Reborn can be activated once per turn, so that's insane. Of course, I can just swing in, and of course I would have popped my Ancient Gear Fortress to special summon the other Ancient Gear Reactor from the grave and go for lethal. So guys, that's pretty cool. He interrupting a 10 win streak of Human Astral, so this was pretty fun. Let's see what we got. It's us to begin. We have to go first, so just a set card and a set Phoenix just to draw the extra card, because Phoenix is pretty cool not only for the negating spell trap effects, but also because when this card is destroyed by battle, you get to draw a card, so pretty cool. So it's a Gagaga deck, Onoma deck actually. Raigeki Break to stop the sister. Why? Because I didn't want him to be able to special summon the Zubaba Bancho Gagaga Court, but here I made a misplay, because I should have waited him to add the Gagaga Bolt first, and then with the toggle on to activate the Raigeki Break as soon as he had the card. Because playing this way, once that I popped his Gagaga sister, he changed his mind, of course, and added the Gagaga Wind to special summon another monster, because of course he needs a monster on the field to do all this stuff. That's why I misplayed. So, but I'm still chilling because I have my Battling Boxer Veil, so it should not be able to go through. Gagaga Wind to summon the Onomatopoeia, then to Baba Bancho Gagaga Colt. Gagaga Bolt, maybe I actually would have ended adding the Gagaga Wind anyway, because you already had the Gagaga Bolt in hand, who knows. So there you go, the Malevolent Scene, but that's all. Thanks to my interruption, he has no other monsters and we're chilling, so he can go on with Malevolent Scene, pop my Cyber Phoenix, and I get to draw a card. Pretty cool. So he boosts up, but we don't care, and we have the Ancient Gear Reborn. Now we're chilling. We have a couple of hand defense, so we're more than fine. Onomatopoeia to return the Gagaga sister and had the Gagaga head, and look at this. He actually tribute that to go into a Gagaga head. It's fine, I guess. Let's see what he's going to do. Gagaga sister to make all level 6 and go into a Photon Strike Bouncer that is actually useless against an Ancient Gear. There you go, Ancient Gear Reborn. The Ancient Gear Reactor Dragon is here, is back, and stronger than before. Now I got the Wyvern. He can negate the Wyvern. It's fine. I mean, there's not really nothing that can, worry me. Ancient Gear Reactor Dragon. I just decided to pop the Malevolent Scene because Photon Strike Bouncer is not a problem, but he's got Lightning Vortex. That hit me hard, but not that hard because my Reborn can use the effect once again every turn. Reactive Dragon is back, so what else? Gear Town for a lethal that I already had, so that's how you do it. Reborn is the MVP. Here I was at a 2-win streak, so if I'm not wrong, this is actually one of the replays to show you how good it is to play the Ancient Gear when against a deck that plays a lot of hand defense, because keep in mind that thanks to the Ancient Gear's effect, your opponents cannot activate his hand defense, not a Karibo, not a Ballymoxer Veil, so we're chilling. We've got the Wyvern, it's a Lunalight deck, exactly, so you cannot do anything. So Phoenix right here, Exceeds Shokan, Malevolent Scene. To not pop that, I decided to wait, you know, to see if he was about to do something. So now I got the double counter on my Ancient Gear Castle, so I can go into my Ancient Gear Reactor Dragon, effect of Malevolent Scene to get rid of the Martin, and now as soon as I start attacking, I won. Because he cannot do anything else. Now there's no window for him to activate anything. So I can use the effect of Reactor Dragon to pop to pop my fortress, summon the other one, and go for lethal. So maybe it's just, I don't know if he knows how Ancient Gear works, but I've just won as soon as the first attack, the first declaration attacks happens. There you go. That's how easy it is. Last but not least, Shadow Kaiba, he's here. Ultimate Dragon, let's see what we got. Actually against you know, these big boys, the Ancient Gear Reborn boost is really important to go over those guys, those big guys. So just set monster for him, we've got all we need, and look at how cool this is. I flipped up my Phoenix and now I can use the effect of Ancient Gear Castle to summon the Reactor Dragon. What happens now in this situation is that even if he has Karma Card, if he has Book of Moon, if he has Regeki Break, and he activates it to target either one of those, it will be negated, thanks to my Phoenix. There you go, that's how you stop a Blue Eyes player with tons of traps. I can just swing in, pop now, and as I told you before, as soon as the Ancient Gear Reactor Dragon declaration of attack declaration happens, there's no room for him to activate anything. So I can just swing in, Ancient Gear Reactor Dragon to pop the card that actually was a Karma card, and then Phoenix for lethal. So that was all, guys. That's how you sub, that's how Phoenix can be useful. I hope you enjoyed all the explanation. Feel free to ask me whatever you want in the comment section down below. Thanks a lot for watching, and as always, see you in the next one.